Hey everybody, welcome out to a special top 5 that I'm really excited about. Now, it is Christmas time, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really that excited about it.
Why is that, handsome Tom?
They moved all these games back to next year.
Yep.
You know what? We're gonna do a list that is top 5 reasons to skip Christmas.
Forget Christmas. Forget.
This is the top 5 reasons to forget Christmas.
Number 5.
And number 5 is, of course, you have to say the cake is a lie, because that was the fun pun of Portal 1. But Portal 2. Now, Valve always makes really good games, and I'm really excited to see what they do, especially with the Portal gun. You know, you got the orange and blue glows that you get to jump to. I just had a lot of fun with it, and I'm hoping they really beef this one up, because I feel like the first one was an experiment. They kind of got lucky,
yeah, totally.
And you know what? Hopefully they put more time and energy into this one to make it something a little bit deeper than just a puzzle game. Although it is kind of complicated when you think about some of the crazy things that you get to do with the game. So Portal 2 is something that you should skip Christmas for, or save that money for, because you're gonna want to play it and you're gonna need that money when it comes out.
Number 4.
Marvel Capcom 3, The Fate of Two Worlds.
I see where you're going with this.
Yes.
Now, it's been 10 years? Has it been 10 years?
I swear it feels like I was just playing this in the arcade
Marvel's
10
Capcom
years
2.
ago.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
99, I think. 98 or 9, somewhere around there. It was 10 years.
Now, I want to know, is the music going to be as bad?
Is it going to take me for a ride? You know what? The music's unforgettable in the second one, though. Don't forget that.
It is unforgettable.
It is
because
unforgettable.
It's unforgettably bad.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm really excited. I love some of the new characters that are coming out. Some of them I don't even know of.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of random characters from Capcom.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's going to be fun. Resident Evil's in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just all kinds of weird stuff. Actually, we can't wait. But one thing that we do think that you should also save with this is if you do not have a controller fight stick.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take away half the fun. But we will be looking for you on Xbox Live playing this, because we're going to be playing this all the time. Now,
I love Street Fighter 4. I love me some Street Fighter 4.
You know
Super Street Fighter 4, super cool, but not Marvel vs. Capcom cool.
No, not at all.
Number 3.
And number 3 is the game that will never come out, Duke Nukem Forever. Now,
You are such a Duke Nukem fanboy.
It's true. It's true. I loved it playing, you know, back in middle school. I was playing this game. I even edited levels for this game.
What is the ringtone on your phone?
Yeah, actually, Jason, his ringtone is, it's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
And like I'm in the middle,
repeats itself.
And and I'm in the bank. Like, you know, we're making some transaction. There's a little girl sitting next to me, and it's like, you know, all of a sudden, handsome Tom's phone. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. This game came out like the fact that this is like still near and dear to your heart.
Was it 97?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous to me that a game is endeared. It's so endeared to you.
Well,
but you know what? I'm excited. We know the developers of this game, even though it switched developers like 30 times.
Oh,
got canceled.
Who knows? Got
brought back
canceled. They all got fired. New engines. But you know, since it is Gearbox, and we know these guys, if they say it's coming out the first quarter, I'm gonna put my eggs in all one basket and say it's coming out. So.
Yeah.
Really excited. I hope there's some innovations in there. I'd really love to see if they would put all of the extras in this game. Like the 99, they showed a video. I want to play that one. In 2004, when they came out with the Manhattan Project, they had a special video. I want to play that one too, and then play the complete new one. But I hope it's just as offensive and funny, and I can't wait to play it. And is it going to be let down? I hope not.
Worth waiting for.
Yes, definitely.
Worth skipping Christmas.
Yes.
Number 2.
Number 2 on our list, and everyone's gonna have to agree with this one. Even if you didn't like number 5, number 4, and number 3, there is no debating number 2. Everyone, it's gonna have when spring rolls around here, late winter rolls around, first quarter, you're gonna have to blow the dust off your Nintendo Wii because we got a new Zelda game coming out.
That's right. Now this game, a lot of people, which really pisses me off, didn't like the Wind Waker, but the gameplay was phenomenal. They just didn't like the cell shading kitty look. This game looks like it's the cell shade, or like that kind of gameplay, but with the updated graphics that everybody wants to see. I just hope that they don't screw us over and make us use the Wiimote. Give me the option to I don't
Use
even
an NES Classic
even
controller.
play as
something
I'd rather play in the GameCube controller
yeah.
than play on the Wiimote. But we'll see. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to swing the sword or what. But you know, Zelda Skyward Sword, the gameplay looks just as great as Wind Waker, and I've actually played through that game. It's like I have to play it once a year.
And it's going to be a great reason to bust out your Wii, maybe for the last time. but no, we got Donkey Kong Returns too. But Donkey Kong Country 2 Returns. But I think that definitely worth saving some of that money, getting some gift cards to GameStop, pre-ordering.
Pre-order it on the day after Christmas. Use those gift cards and be like, here you go.
Number 1.
And number 1 is going to be the pinnacle of my first quarter purchase.
And it's really expensive, so that's why we can kind of add all this stuff up and say all those things you were going to buy and pay money for Christmas or wanted to ask for. Somebody's going to be shelling out all this money. If you could collect all that money that was going to be spent on these games that were coming out on Christmas, then what you could do is you could go out and buy yourself a 3DS.
Now, the 3DS, of course, they've tried it before with the Virtual Boy. Failure.
But that is so different.
But it's a completely different thing. You couldn't do anything with that Virtual Boy. It's just a giant thing that goes on
carrying the thing around.
But the 3DS with the multi-layered screen with no glasses, even though you have to kind of look on it straight on, I don't care because you're playing Game Boy.
When do you ever like go? I'm gonna view this at a 75-degree viewing angle for my 3DS.
You know,
this doesn't look 3D to me.
You could be that guy on South Park that plays like this, like TV.
Live to win. The Make Love Not Warcraft episode. Yeah. Love it.
But there's so many good games, even games they're bringing back that I haven't seen for the Wii yet, which really is getting me excited to get ready to play this. And now this happens every time with Nintendo with a new system. If you haven't noticed, the games dry up the year before a new system because that's when you know...
All the developers are all shifting.
That's how you know there's a new console out for Nintendo, because they won't have anything released in a whole year except for like 3 games.
iCarly.
Yeah, it'll be something ridiculous. But...
The Jonas Brothers.
This also brings us to another list. We're going to give you some of our games that we're really excited about for the 3DS.
So,
yeah, it's not just the system itself.
It's the games.
You have to get all these games.
You guys got to go out
and these are all first quarter games, by the way.
Yeah, totally. First release game.
Supposedly first quarter game.
They already have release dates. All these games that we're talking about have release dates. They've been announced. Now, whether they keep them or not, that's where we're excited about them. Number 1 is, and in no order, is Kid Icarus.
They haven't made a Kid Icarus game since the Game Boy, unless except for the a cameo here and there.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last thing they made. The Game Boy, late 90s or early 90s maybe?
Everybody loves Pit. Everybody loves Kid Icarus.
It's an underused Nintendo icon, and I'm glad they're bringing it back. I just hope they make him like totally badass.
Mm-hmm. They have a lot. They have so much to choose from now instead of this kind of platformer that they had before, kind of like scrolling, kind of combo, platformer that they had before. Now you got a world of choices, so you get to really redefine the series and hopefully bring something back that we can play again and again with in a style that we really like.
I think the graphics are even better on the 3DS than probably the Wii. That's awesome and sad at the same time.
Yeah, well, you know what, though? I'm going to be honest. I skipped the DS entirely. I got my SP.
The DS is awesome.
And I know the DS is awesome, but I knew...
No, I'm going to say the 3DS, I think, has better graphics, not the regular DS, I'm sorry.
Sure, but I think that waiting, as I have, I think it's going to be really rewarded. We got, they're re-releasing Zelda the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, now, I don't know how they're going to... I guess in 3D, it'll just be... you're going to ride the horse and crap's going to go by you and stuff. I love that game. I haven't picked it back up since they came out with the Master Sword Edition on the GameCube. Playing it on 3DS is going to be totally awesome. Now,
the next one we're going to talk about here is really cool because we've watched a lot of footage on this, which is Super Street Fighter 4 for the DS. Now, what's super cool is, like, let's say Handsome Tom's got his 3DS, and I've got my 3DS, and it's always on, even though it's off. And we walk past each other in passing. Well, what happens is our DSs battle each other. And there's all these, like, fights within fights, and so you get home later on, you're like, I'm going to play some Super Street Fighter 4. So you open it up, and you're like, dude, I battled 5 people on the way to work.
Yeah, or they can just challenge you if you leave it on. Really cool idea. I'm hoping there's enough people that I'm going to be around that I can be like, oh, it's time. Flip it open and start
Here comes
playing.
a new challenger.
Yeah, and I guess people can join you at any time. So the new features, I think, is going to be what's really fun. I'm hoping they add the new characters that they're adding in the arcade version. And then the 3D, I've actually never played... I can't think of one fighting game that's been in 3D.
No?
No.
Not for us, anyway.
Something new for us, and we love fighting games. Glad to see that this is going to be an early edition. Now, one that I am super excited about, and another one that really hasn't been used on the Wii, is Star Fox.
Yep.
Now, it is Star Fox 64. Did you like that one very much?
I actually did like Star Fox 64 quite a bit. Like, there's a little bit of a difference. I kind of like merged my memories together between the two games, but it is an excellent idea for a 3D game because it's already built in that style of gameplay.
And then you're gonna have that dude, like when he's punching you and stuff. It's gonna, like you can, when you dodge him, it comes to your face. I mean, it has a lot of potential, especially with the flying game. I'm really hoping to see other games like F-Zero and some of these other make a comeback so we can get the 3D. It's cool that they're remaking them. I'd like to see a new game and then the original in 3D attached to it.
That would be
like a bonus.
You could do that, yeah.
So like there'll be a brand new Star Fox game, but you can also unlock the original Star Fox. You know, instead of, well, I guess they're trying to capitalize. These things happen.
Sure. Well, I gotta say though, the last thing that we're gonna mention on the games to buy within the system, the new handheld system to buy, is one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm so excited that they're bringing it back. I have all the versions of this game, and it is Pilot Wings Resort for the 3DS, and I love Pilot Wings. I love Pilot Wings. It's just one of those games that it makes me feel good when I play it. I don't have to kill people. I don't have to do, but you're just flying around having a good time.
The jetpack, man, the parachute,
fly through the waterfall and stuff like that. Like now that it's going to be in 3D, you know. And the cool thing is for all those people out there who got girlfriends or maybe are married, you know, is your woman is going to love this. They don't know it yet, but they're going to love this, which is going to make this an easy buy for you. But guess what? If you ask for all this stuff before Christmas, you're not going to have any money left. You're going to be like, oh man, I can't get the 3DS because I'm too busy downloading the new map packs for Call of Duty Black Ops. This sucks. Why did I ask for all this stuff? I should have asked for gift cards. Thank you, Game Heroes. You just saved my Christmas, maybe.
So we're saving your first quarter and your Christmas at the same time with this amazing list. So if you feel like that there aren't very many good games out because they were all afraid of Call of Duty, you're right, and they're moving to the first quarter. So save your pennies and gift cards, and be sure to buy some of these. We'll be playing them online. You can join us. Also, check out our forums at thegameheroes.com. We announce game days when we get new games especially. So I guess that's our list. Appreciate you guys joining.
Have a good first quarter.